Thanks so much for joining us here at 5. I'm John Adams. Our top story is the ongoing fire just across the border into Washington that's prompted level 3 go now evacuations. The Burdoin Fire is moving north and east, forcing emergency officials to expand the evacuation zone and shut down some roads. About 440 homes under go now orders. Our Celine Stevens has been in the gorge all day. And Celine, what have you seen out there?
John, so we were in the town of Lisle just a few hours ago as people were evacuating after receiving that level 3 evacuation notice. And that's where you could really smell the smoke and see the effects of this fire. And even now on the Oregon side of the Columbia, you're going to see that thick smoke there behind me. We've had helicopters and planes coming to scoop up water from the river to use it to fight the fire all day long, with these crews working all day long to try and fight this, as the Burdoin Fire has now spread far beyond 1,200 acres.
See it like literally all the way up that crest was just flames there for, I don't know, a couple hours at the very least.
The Burdoin Fire began burning in Klickitat County Friday afternoon.
2-3 o'clock somewhere in there, we just started seeing this giant pillar of smoke pulling up over the hill, and you could even see the flames at that point. It was just cresting just right over.
All it takes is an ember for the wind to take it, and it ignited that, and then it's been fast moving ever since.
Strong winds in the area not helping as crews attacked the flames from the sky and from the ground as the fire continued to spread to the east and north.
At this point, we're bringing in more attack crews, hand crews, to really get out there on the line. We've got air resources that are already at work out on the landscape, and so we'll be scaling up throughout the day. By the end of the day today, we should have about 250 resources on the fire.
The Southeast Washington Type 3 Incident Management Team took control over the firefighting efforts early Saturday.
We are protecting structures on the fire. There are several hundred structures that are within the area. The level of threat differs depending on which part of the fire that they're on.
It forced the closure of portions of State Route 14 and State Route 142 by Saturday afternoon, plus multiple evacuations that continued growing, including a level 3 evacuation in Lisle, impacting many, like this man's parents.
They live over in Lisle, and I just got a phone call from them maybe 20 minutes or so, and they're going through town telling everybody to evacuate.
The fire, spanning over 1,000 acres, believed to have burned at least one home, according to a witness who says he spoke with the man who lived there.
And you could sort of see a skeleton of a house just on fire, and it was super clear, and he was watching it and taking pictures. The whole thing probably took like 30 minutes, which actually kind of seemed like a long time, but when you think about it, it's like years of work are just gone in half an hour.
So the incident management team told me that the exact amount of acres can't be confirmed right now because their primary focus is getting a handle on the fire and stopping the spread. But again, it's far beyond 1,200 acres at this point. Now, for those in need of emergency shelter, the Red Cross currently has 2 available, one at Columbia High School in White Salmon and one also on this side of the river at the Dalles Middle School. Again, when it comes to road closures, we're seeing portions of State Route 14 and 142 that are seeing closures, as well as portions of Centerville Highway. Now, in order to find out if you're in an evacuation zone, you can look at the Klickitat County's emergency management webpage and, of course, also find the latest updates on kgw.com. John?
All right, our Celine Stevens. Celine, thank you so much for that reporting. Please stay safe out there.